Guess what? It's Fursuit Friday! Happy May Day! Here's to all the international workers and fursuit makers that turn us into fuzzy, big-eyed idiots. Hello everyone, I'm Xander the Blue, and this is Ask Xander. So this is a new Patreon level where a couple times a month people get to ask me questions and I answer them in a YouTube video. It's been a while since we've been able to give our $20 Patreon people a little bit of something, so I hope you like this perk. And for our first question, Tyro Thunderdrone asks, what made you want to fursuit and then do comedy in it? Thanks for the question, Tyro. Believe it or not, I actually didn't want to get a fursuit when I first got into furry, and I didn't have that much desire to. But then I had a lot of fun watching people go to cons and goof around, and just the idea of physically being your character around other people really appealed to me. I got into the fursuit fandom around 2003, and I started seeing fursuits get vastly better in a short amount of time. My first generation Xander didn't fit properly or anything, but I loved the hell out of it. And honestly, that's probably because I started giving them measurements and I couldn't stop putting away the Cheetos. As far as what made me want to do comedy in my fursuit, you might not know this, but I first started doing stand-up out of fursuit, and it was fine. I really enjoyed it. So I just thought it would be a fun hook to do stand-up in fursuit. But if you've seen my comedy, I do very dark comedy. What I realized is there's a really fun dichotomy between a cute dragon saying really screwed up things, and that's kind of like what I like about the dragon fursona in particular, because it can be ferocious and cute at the same time. It's that mix of cute and ferocious. It's the same reason people buy baby cub tigers in Tiger King. And honestly, it's just something I stuck with, I enjoy doing, and I'll probably just keep doing just because it's there. When the pandemic is over, if I go to some open mics, I'll probably just do it out of fursuit, honestly, because it's just too much for a regular audience. But I'll continue to perform in fursuit at FurCons as long as, as soon as they open again. And that'll only be when they're safe again, so please stay home, guys. Seriously. Alright, another question. Takel asks, besides D&D and or Pathfinder, are there any RPGs you wanted to play or run but have never really had a chance to? Good question, Takel. I'd say that I have always wanted to play a really good Shadowrun, but that's just because I really like the environment and the cyberpunk theme. I'm not too big on the systems of RPGs, and I'm more into the storytelling aspect. So I would rather play something that lets me be my character, not get in the way of too many fights, and so forth. I did a dungeon crawl once and I did not enjoy it. It was just kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics with no storyline, with little figurines, and it's cool, it's just not for me. I would really rather get into the character and going back and forth. So whatever allows me to do that, I will do that. Back in the day, I actually played some modern D20, and that was pretty enjoyable, and that was pretty flexible, but Alkali runs a great ship in Dungeons & Dragons, have you seen, and he really lets the story go. Whatever system I'm playing, I want to be able to play on the fly and really be able to express my character without having to slow down and really figure out what I'm having to do. And those guys who are asking for more Dungeons & Dragons, we hear you. We hear you. We're working on it. I swear to God. Next question, Dr. Larks asks, what's your favorite hairstyle and what appeals to you? Interesting question, Dr. Alex. I think you can kind of tell what I like. I grew up in the 80s, and for me, the punk haircut was the big spiky hair and being fun and stuff, and I always kind of attached to that. I grew up in The Simpsons where it was Bart Simpson that was a focus, not Homer yet. And honestly, if I had more hair to do stuff with, I'd do it, but I'm fine. I really like the new cool faux hawks where they just shave the sideburns off and just go straight up. That's pretty freaking cool. Look, why can't we all just be beautiful boy Final Fantasy characters, right? The truth is, if my hair wasn't so thin, I don't really want to spend that much time on my hair and it just gets in the way. I work out a lot, blah, blah, blah. But I do appreciate it when it looks like Static X has just walked in the building. So, yeah, keep it up, cool hair people. And lastly, Pup Sins asks, what's been on your playlist lately? Good question. I actually don't listen to music too much, and sometimes it's usually in the backgrounds of other podcasts. I don't know if that's how you listen to podcasts. Let me know if you would like that or you find it annoying. Personally, as a podcast listener, I think it's kind of cool. When I am chilling out, I listen to Opeth, I listen to Blind Guardian, Devin Townsend a lot. My big go-tos are dark synthwave for when I want to get stuff done. I like to listen to electro swing when I'm doing work. I've been listening to a lot of Devin Townsend lately and some Opeth, Blind Guardian. I love Infected Mushroom, and my favorite chill out fucking I do drugs music is Spangle. If you ever get a chance, look up Spangle concerts. I can't wait to go one when this is all over. I really want to and go there and enjoy it. I also like to check out what my furry friends are doing. I always like to check out Fox and Peppers. Citrina's amazing. There's also the Rock and Roll Dragon. I do tend to bounce around a lot between rock and techno-ish things. Ningen Isu is a really cool band of a bunch of 60-year-old guys that just won't stop rocking. If you get a chance, look up Heartless Scat on YouTube. It's amazing. And yeah, I hope that answers your question. I hope you enjoyed Give Me Said Question. If you would like me to answer questions while wearing a carpet, just join our Patreon down below. I'm going to do a couple of these for May, and I hope you enjoy them, and I hope we can do some stuff together. So yeah. Guys, thanks again. You know we enjoy doing this. We're going to do another stream very soon. And if you want your own custom Xan rant, you can commission me down below as well. You give me a subject to rant about, and I'll do one like My Weird Christmas for about 5 minutes. As always, thanks for everyone who let us do this, who make us want to do it and show us so much support. Click the subscribe down below and don't forget to hit the bell. We do lots of live events, lots of live streaming for games. Alkali is going to do more City Skylines and Civilization. And we're going to do more different games with Boozy as well. That's all for now. I'm Xander the Blue and I'll see you later.